What? Yeah, wait a minute. Let me do this.
Talking about the Vikings here. The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies Postgame Show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome on in to the Phillies Postgame Show. Live on my phone, but regardless, tough one for the Phils today, Frat. They came back, after no showing for 8 innings. Then Duran blows it the 9th or the 10th, but tough one here today. Phils lose it and look to win the series tomorrow. Early one tomorrow, but. Your thoughts on today's loss?
It was a frustrating game. Most of the games, the offense couldn't barely get a hit most of the game, except until like the 5th inning. I think it was 5th or 6th inning. It was one of the innings, but yeah, it was like middle of the game when we got our first hit. It was very frustrating. The game was a very frustrating game for the most part, and then the 9th inning came. We evened the game up. Brandon Marsh did his thing, and then Rangers took the lead, scored 2 more. JT, who we'll get into later. Oh boy, I'm getting frustrated with him early in the year. I don't know what's going on with him and all, but he looks like he's on absolute vacation, for the most part. Yeah, I don't know what to say about him, but. It is what it is. There's still the season's still young, so
well,
yeah.
I'll ask you this: is he washed? Because like you said, he's awful these last couple of games. I still don't know why they gave him a $15 million a year extension over Bo Bichette. It's ridiculous to me, but. You've got him, and they're still bringing in Garrett Stubbs back. Garrett Stubbs, I'm sorry, I got to get into this first. That guy was so bad that nobody wanted him to the point that you have to bring him back. And I'll tell you what, Frat, if Marchand stinks, because I think at some point, I know it's early, but you've got a 35-year-old declining offensive catcher. Defensively, I think, there's something to be said there, too. There was a stolen base there today on him, And so you could talk about the defensive aspect. I don't know. I think all around he's kind of faltering. I've never been impressed to begin with for a while now. On his pitch selection, everybody's like, "Oh, but he has a good repertoire with the pitching staff." Well, riddle me this: why did he give Matt Strom a down the middle fastball? Tell him to throw a down the middle fastball to Teoscar Hernandez in Game 2 of the NLDS last year. There's countless examples of this thing. So yeah, I think there is an argument to be made that JT is washed. So Fred, I'll hand this off to you. Is JT Real Muto washed?
I think he is. I think here's the problem. So when I was watching him try to catch a ball at the plate, he looked like he can barely move. He looked like he was a man that was on vacation in Cancun. I mean, it's not even funny. It's sad. Um, that we have to rely on a man who's washed up, on a man who's absolutely lost, on a man who this year he might be Mr. On the Decline, JT Real Muto. And I hate to say it, but this man needs to stay healthy because our catcher situation is nowhere better behind him because Marshawn and Jared Stubbs. I mean, Marshawn's younger. We have a younger body. See what he can do, but I'm not really happy with JT Realmuto being here. I said this in the chat during the all season with you guys. I said this during the off season that it was a bad idea for us to sign JT or Realmuto, and I said I didn't want to. I wasn't for re-signing him, but yet Dave Dombrowski and John Middleton and his little buddies think it's okay that to keep the same guys around, and and don't get me wrong, the rest of the guys outside of JT, the rest of the guys they showed some fight. Don't get me wrong, they showed some fight there at the end, but JT JT Realmuto, my gosh, this man. He might overtake me now be JT being my least favorite Philly over Alec Boehm and Brandon Marsh. So I'm sorry, JT, but your days are numbered here in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Well, we're bringing into the stage, bringing into the crew, Dalton and KJ McCoy. Guys.
What's going on? Hey, I see down below us, not you, Freddie, but the loser to the left of me right now, who left the game early. Let's all give a round of applause for the guy who's allergic to traffic.
No,
I was the mush. I did you motherfuckers. Can you put me full screen, Jess? I did you motherfuckers a favor. I don't want to hear it. I was the problem. I looked in the mirror midway throughout the game, and I took the sacrifice of my fandom for the betterment of the city, and I left. So you guys can't be mad at me that this team dropped the ball. I was clearly the problem.
Do you know how many times you said that? You said that so many times because you sneeze and barf right when you see traffic of any sort.
In all fairness, me and the Don left in the ninth inning with 2 outs left. So we did think it was over. That was quite the rally by the Phils. But
nice try, Sneezy.
Sneezy. Well, what a game, guys. I mean, Braddy, I was backstage listening to your rambling there, and I can't lie. I absolutely loved what you had to say about JT Realmuto. I think you're 100% right. And I do remember you saying all that in the offseason. It's funny because KJ might back me up on this. I remember the Adley Rutsch campaign coming from Braddy all off season.
We both did.
And showing true, unfortunately that's going to be, and unfortunately I think it's only going to get worse throughout the season is what I was thinking about while Fraddy was talking. Like, it's opening weekend and it's already this bad. How do you guys think it's going to be once JT has a couple of games under his belt at this age? It ain't going to be pretty. That's what I got to say.
Well, I'll say this. I think, and I said this in the offseason too, me and Fraddy both came to this conclusion. It was very impulsive by Dave Dombrowski after they lost the bidding war. Not really a bidding war. They lost the Bo Bichette sweepstakes. So they said, you know what? We're just going to sign JT 22 minutes later, and we're just going to sign him out of nowhere. We're just going to, you know what? We messed up in the Bo Bichette signing. We're signing JT, a washed-up catcher who literally freaking struggled last year, all freaking season. And yes, he's one of the better catchers in the league. Don't get me wrong. But the guy can't hit anymore. He just can't. He's old. He's washed. And I knew this was a bad signing. They did it again. They keep on doing this. They keep on, like in those TV shows where they pull them back in. They pull them back in with the canes. They keep on doing that. But here's the difference, though. It's funny they're pulling them with canes because they're old. They're pulling old senior citizens back with the canes and whatever. JT is old and washed. It was a bad move. We should have got Adley Rutschman. We should have made some kind of trade move. I still think the offseason sucked, and I was trying to tell a bunch of people that it sucked. And so some people were just like, no, it's the beginning of the season. Let's give them a break. Let's give them a break. Oh, baseball's back. Yes, it's back. It's back to infuriate us. That's what it's back to do.
Haven's coming in, he's saying, pump the brakes. It's 106-2. Here's my counter argument to that.
JT's getting older. Yeah.
Everybody is getting older, and they haven't come in clutch when it is needed time and time again for the last 2 or 3 years. They lose to the Dodgers. They get smoked by the Dodgers. They lose to the Diamondbacks in 7, twice in your own ballpark, I might add.
Yeah. I don't like to talk about that.
And losing to the Mets. It's disgusting. And honestly, it's a disgrace that the amount of money that these guys are getting paid has resulted in zero, a fat zero championships at this point. Yeah. I don't get it.
And I know that people are going to be like, well, Jesse, here's the thing. It's only the second game. Jesse has a point, though. He is pretty much putting up a barrier like me, Fratty, and Jesse are putting up right now. Because here's the barrier. We are ready to freaking block all this positive energy. I mean, all this positive delusion. You ever heard the song, Let's Get Physical? Well, right now, the Phillies fans are saying, let's get delusional. I want to get delusional. I swear there's so many delusional clowns out there right now, and it is killing me. It is killing me because of all just people forgot of how bad of an offseason it was, of how much freaking
KJ, you need to take a chill pill, bro. It's all going to be good. I mean, we already know how this season's going to end. We're going to be brokenhearted.
I know that I'm just saying. I that's why I said delusional. I'm talking about the people out there who are being delusional.
I like it. I think you're on to something with that song. I just want to hear you sing it one time.
I was just singing it. Let's get delusional. The Phillies fans want to get delusional.
I'd rather go to a Mets game.
It's just really infuriating because people don't realize what is in front of them. And I think Jesse has every right to be defensive about putting trust and putting not money, but putting total trust in this team. And he has every right to be like this. So I salute you, Jess. I agree with you, and I'm glad you see it in that way. And you're not falling in the mousetrap that a lot of other people are falling in for.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about another guy that is making boatloads of money, Aaron Nola, we'll talk. Yeah. Trea Turner. There's so many guys. Trea Turner, dude, 0 for 5. Are you kidding me? And then the other day, he had the bases loaded, and he does nothing. Kyle Schwarber does nothing. And what does Kyle do again? Nothing. You guys just hit it. This was a great segue. But you want to talk about guys that have not come in clutch when their contracts say that's what they're born to do? Trea and Kyle, man. Yikes.
Yeah, let's just keep Kevin Long. Let's keep Kevin Long. Look what he's done in the past. I mean, he has helped these hitters so much in the postseason. I know it's early, but Kevin Long, what a great coach he's been. He's not been good. And here's the thing, too, with Trea Turner. It has honestly, right now, and I've said this before, even though he was better last year, I think he was great last year. I think he was one of the leading hitters. I still think we do need to wait a little bit with Trea, but it is really annoying because I just see all these glimpses of not a bust, but I think he's more productive than this guy ever was. But it's just like when we saw Nnamdi Asomugha with the Eagles, it's just like that's like, I mean, you sign for all this money and he doesn't produce. Now, I'm not saying that's like what Trea Turner is. That's what I thought at first, but then he got out of that slump and whatever. That was what I thought at first when we first got him. Now, I mean, it is the beginning of the season. I want to give him some leeway a little bit of like, okay, you know what? Like, all right, it's okay. But also at the same time, though, I think you have every right. I mean, the guy is being paid. He's going to be here till he's freaking 40 years old. He's got to start producing because we do need him. And right now he is not producing. So, but we'll see. I mean, it is the second game. So, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with Trea. But did he sell? Yeah, he definitely did sell.
Yeah. Let's talk about Aaron Nola. I thought we had something on Nola, but we have something.
What does Friday think though about?
Yeah,
Trea, though?
yeah. We'll hit this. We'll hit it to Friday.
Friday, what do you think about Trea? I'm sorry, I talk too much.
Trea Turner, I'll give him a pass right now compared to JT. I mean, Trea Turner, I think he just had a big game. He's not off to the best start of the first couple games of the season. However, I'm gonna call this like I say it. I think Trea Turner's gonna home run tomorrow on Big Sunday. So,
you
Hope
call?
so.
I
think
at the bank.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yep, it's gonna come true. Against those Lone Rangers, the Lone
Power
Rangers.
Rangers, those lonely Power Rangers. No power.
To all my Texas fans that are Cowboys fans, but yeah, I mean, but anyway, Trea Turner. I mean, we'll see, but he's got to smooth his stroke a little bit. I mean, some of these guys out there, including him, they try to go for home runs too much at times.
Well, I'll tell you what. There is no time like right now to hit y'all with Fratty's Corner.
Yo, Fratty, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Fratty's Corner. It's Fratty's Corner.
Give him the business.
Indeed.
Give him the business. Come on.
Phillies lose it.
Phillies lose it. But listen, I like your prediction. I want to get into this more. Fratty, are you calling a JT Real Muto home run tomorrow? Are you calling it?
Heck no. There's a better chance that Frank the Tank hits a home run tomorrow. There's a better chance that his Mets win and sweep the Pirates tomorrow than that happening.
No, brother.
I hate to say it, but Mets are off to a good start too. But
yeah. Ooh,
but anyway, honestly, guys, my quite honest, not really fear, but the Phillies are coming to the point. We're approaching the end of the first series of the year. Opening weekend, Easter, a week away.
Happy Easter.
Maybe this team will come tomorrow on Palm Sunday and get the magic bamboo and win tomorrow, and their team will go on a bamboo streak on Palm Sunday with hitting homer after homer after homer.
Freddie, I think we need a panda bear.
And
I think we need to borrow a panda bear from the DC Zoo so we can get those bamboo bats out there. What do you say?
Listen. When me and Jesse do our series preview tomorrow, when we get their little Walgreens logo, you can put the Walgreens logo on the panda bear.
Is that our next matchup? That's the Walgreens Nationals.
That's coming up in one. I think Jaden's
wow.
going to be at the game on April Fool's Day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We play one of our games. We played them on April Fool's Day. I want to see us crushing them on April Fool's Day with Jaden there.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going, Mac. We're going to be there on Tuesday.
That's
I was
right.
going to say.
Oh yeah, you're right. We are going to be there.
We're going to be there Tuesday when they play the Nats. So stay tuned.
I forgot. Yeah, you're right.
If anybody will be in the studio, back at the home studio now. And you know, Fratty.
Oh, you got a free shirt.
I heard you guys are doing Fratty's Corner. I heard the intro. Shout out to Jesse doing a great job running the show from his iPhone. But check this out. Ready? I don't want this. Wait, hold on. I want to do this really quick.
Yeah.
I don't want this shirt tonight. I want.
Yo, Freddy, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Freddy's Corner. It's Freddy's Corner.
Wait, not me. What the? Not me.
I'm not sure I have my hoodie on right now, but
All you had to do was leave it on that right camera angle. I had it money here. This shirt. I was trying to get Fratty.
There we go. Wait. Now.
It's okay.
Now.
I'll do it another show. But I got a picture for you of the shirt at the ballpark, Fratty. I wore this under my shirt today.
How about
very
that?
comfortable. The Fratty's Corner shirt. Legend
Yeah.
Fratty. If you guys don't know,
How about
second
that?
season. So it's going to be a good one. But yeah, they gave out this free shirt today, which was actually pretty nice. I didn't get a chance to exchange it for, like a Gap small, like a baby Gap small, because that's my size, unfortunately. But they had an extra large, so maybe I'll give it to KJ McCoy because it might fit him better than me.
Well,
It's
it's funny.
it's a sick shirt. I would wear it if it was in my size.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, Dol. I actually happen to have. I realized I have this, and it's the same logo, the same mascots, the old mascots. Phil and Phyllis. Yeah, Phil and Phyllis. So, and this is from 1973, actually. 77. This is 77 chain. My dad had this for some reason. I was like, "Where'd you get this from?" He's like, "I have no idea."
That's
So I saw they were having those on the shirts, and I was like, "I have a chain of that."
That's dope. Well, guys, Brandon Marsh, hello. This has been a positive. I know everybody was dumping on him during the offseason, during the playoffs.
True.
He didn't show up. But people are forgetting that the dude had a monster like 5-6 months after the All-Star break. And I said it the other show. If he's hitting lefties, this outfield, especially after we saw Adolis wake up today, woo, we might be cooking some fancy meatballs. Some fancy meatballs. I don't know. But I'll hit it to you guys though. What do you guys think about Brandon Marsh these last, couple of days?
Well, I will always tell you this. I am not a Brandon Marsh fan, not one bit. I think he should definitely shave his head off. No, I'm kidding. Get the clippers out. But for Brandon Marsh, you know what? He had a great first game. That was great. He had a really good, he had a pretty good second game as well. So right now, the Marsh creature, whatever you want to call him, the Marsh Sasquatch or whatever he is coming out of the Marsh Creek. He is emerging, and he's actually causing havoc. So kudos to the Marsh Creek Monster.
Yep.
Maybe that's a new nickname. I don't know, but Marsh Creek Monster. There you go.
No, I like that. I like it a lot. Shout out to Billy. He will be joining us tomorrow for the series finale of Phillies versus Rangers. But listen, we didn't really make a lower third for this because I honestly, and I agree, it's not a big deal. I knew he blew the save today, but I still trust Johan Duran with my life. You guys agree with that sentiment?
Oh, yeah. No, he's still a great closer. He still has one of the greatest closing songs. I mean, just the whole entrance is just like immaculate. It's amazing. So, and it's way better than what the Dodgers are doing over there with Edwin Diaz. I mean, I can't believe it. I was feeling bad for Mets fans. I can't believe it. I didn't think that was possible. I did not think it was possible. But seeing the Dodgers copy what the Mets did with their entrance, their pitcher's entrance of what they did with Edwin Diaz. I mean, they had the guy with the trumpet and everything like that. But yeah, I still think Johan Duran is still our closer. I still think he is a guy that I trust with my life to close it. So yeah, I definitely think that, you know what, it was a hiccup today. You're not going to win every game like that. So it sucks. It was McCutcheon was a guy who clutched up and he went off. So definitely, it sucks, but it is what it is. So I mean, I wouldn't blame some of it on him. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, the series final is tomorrow as we wait for some people to call in. That number is 302-316-4848. Let's give some predictions for the series finale. You've got Jesus Luzardo on the bump tomorrow with some new food in his honor.
True.
Which is really exciting. I don't know if it's as exciting as the Sanchez sliders. I can't wait to try those. But I'm really excited to see what we have from from Jesus. I cannot wait to see what we have from Jesus tomorrow. Because
Jesus.
outside of 2 starts, I thought the dude was electric last year, and the contract that he got during the offseason. Awesome. As we've got
Who's
a
this?
caller.
Phone call.
Maybe Billy?
Oh, it's Billy O'Keefe.
Billy.
Billy.
Yo.
Can you guys hear him okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
All
And
good.
Billy, you can hear KJ and everybody talking?
I sure can.
Billy, how's
we
it
go.
going?
Billy on the street.
Let's go.
Yo, man, my adrenaline is pumping for tomorrow. Can't wait.
Yes, sir. What do you got
I'm
for
ready for
tomorrow?
tomorrow, man. I'm ready.
What do you got for tomorrow? What do you think?
Man, listen, I for my debut podcast, I want to see a win, man. Listen, I'm, Nola, and I don't, is it the same Nola that we saw last year? I mean, or are we really witnessing the same Nola last year? We signed a guy, and it's just like, I don't know if I trust, I get it, it's his first start, but I hope it's not every game where he only has 5 innings and blows it, I mean, I expect more from a high guy like Nola. Nola needs to be the guy where he, steps it up, and I really think that he needs to be the guy where he steps it up. Jesus tomorrow, Jesus we signed. I think we see a great outing from him. Definitely with the, top of the lineup again. Needs to get it done. Trey Turner over 5. I mean, that's can't have that from him. And gotta have these guys. Top of the order needs to do it. Get it done. Get the job done.
Yep, get her done.
You gotta get it done, man, because tired of seeing the same stuff. As you said, exactly. Tired of seeing the same stuff. I really am.
What'd you think about today? What were your thoughts from today?
I didn't really watch much. I only watched like the 9th and 10th inning. But it was great to rally back. I mean, the fact that Duran's, I know you guys were talking about Duran's, Duran is a great closer, right? We all admit that. Great closer, but okay, it's one bad game that he let up. But listen, as KJ mentioned, there's going to be times where he lets up a game here and there, but he can't, not going to win every game. And as mentioned, not going to win every game, but hopefully that'll change for him. One big game does not matter. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't at this point because it's the beginning of the season. But as the season progresses, he'll find his groove back and get his way back to Ron. Yes.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you. I'll ask you this, Billy. We saw how the offense has done in the playoffs the last couple of years. We've seen how it was today. Right. Are they going to be a problem again this season?
I honestly, listen, I look at it like this, right? You progress and do well in the regular season. You win the division last year. The only thing I can say, honestly, is if we somehow can just, stay healthy. I don't think we really touched on that. Stay healthy for the majority of the year. I know we had some injuries last year that really affected us mid-season, so I definitely will say first, stay healthy, right? Don't try and injure yourself if you can't or don't have to. Stay healthy. But as far as playoffs, they need to do better. It's been the same every year with not hitting into the playoffs, that's still cool. They go good in the regular season. But we need to see this year, talking to a guy today on my way to work, this is the year to do it. But I don't want to say that just yet, but I want to say just hitting the playoffs. And then we'll know by mid-June, July, how this team's going to be fully. Full on with the young talent, full on with Wheeler back. And once we get Wheeler back, and Ricky Battaglia said it on postgame, we have the number one, we have one of the greatest starting pitching staff. So I don't see the starting pitcher being a problem as long as just I'm worried about Nola and how he can progress. But more so, let's get the offense rolling tomorrow and we need to get this win. But more importantly, let's do well in the playoffs and show them what we really have in this team. Because there's a lot of faith in this team, right? We all have faith in the team, but I get it. There's some ups and downs. We all want to be mad and be like, but we got faith in this team. We've got to be loyal. We got to be faithful and make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, man. Well, Billy, we appreciate the call and looking forward to
man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Bill.
Man. What time? About four?
What's up?
I said about 4 for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think what time's the game, Fred, tomorrow?
1:35.
I think the game's 1:35, I think, so it'll be about 4, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably 4 o'clock.
4-ish. We'll
5
see you on the
at the
post game. Whenever the game's over, you'll see it in the group chat. I'll have it in there. But we're hyped for it, Billy.
Yeah.
We'll be here for your first post game, and like you
Yeah,
said,
man, I
like
can't wait,
you said,
man.
I hope they
You
get
guys
the
tomorrow.
W.
God bless and go Phils.
God bless
Yes,
and go
sir.
Phils is right. Have a good night, Bill.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good one.
Great
See you,
call.
Bill.
Right there.
Billy,
And Billy will be on the post game show tomorrow. Fratty's boy,
He
our
will.
boy. It's going to be a ton of fun. Billy has awesome energy. He's a diehard fan, and that's what 302 Birds is all about, bringing diehard fans who know sports onto the show. We have time for one more call-in. If anybody else wants to call in, we can have about one more. Jess, you're doing a beautiful job running the show. Want to just give you a compliment. You're doing a great job watching the flow and everything, so I'm really proud of you. But I want to just talk about this really quick. Can I show you guys a really cool picture? So
Sure.
Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you. So I didn't quite meet the Fanatic. KJ knows meeting the Fanatic is on my bucket list. Like, it's something I really wanted to do.
What?
You never met him yet?
I haven't met the Fanatic yet, I don't think.
I'm shocked. I thought you have.
I've met Swoop. I've met Franklin. I've met maybe Hip Hop, Gritty. There was another mascot. Maybe the Fanatic, but I don't think I met the Fanatic.
Wow,
trying
that's
to think.
shocking. I thought you would have.
No, never. Not that I can think of at
I
least.
met the
Anyway,
Fanatic over.
Hey,
Oh, is that his
now
girlfriend
it
or
isn't the
something?
same Fanatic. It's the Street Fanatic. Shout out to the captain. If you guys don't, give this guy a follow. Does
Yeah.
anybody recognize his costume?
I
This
do
is the
kind of.
guy
from
that
the-
was on the motorcycle that Jaden sent in the chat.
Oh, yes, yes,
oh
yes.
my God.
So I got to meet him.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
Super cool, super genuine, awesome guy. I got my picture, of course, with my dad with the Fanatic statue. Got to do that. But I haven't met the Fanatic yet, so I will hunt him down at some point and get my
Yeah, we'll get
selfie
him.
with him.
Maybe
And
Wednesday,
this one
maybe
was for
Tuesday.
a
We'll.
guy. You guys gotta
There we
get
go.
that
How
shirt
about
right
that,
there.
Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Give him
Well,
the
Friday, how about
business.
that?
Dude, I love that intro. Dude, I'll tell you what, KJ, didn't
We
you
need a Jesse segment next, so start thinking about what you might want to call it.
I say we do like a little rendition of "Hey Jesse, hey Jesse."
Dude,
I say we do that.
you know the amount of times that I've heard that I've lost count. I've lost that. I'm just
Poor
rolling.
guy. You're giving him PTSD, KJ, and the Phillies lost. What the hell?
That's okay. He's
I'm
fine.
just dude. I'm rolling with the punches.
He's okay.
Yeah,
He's all good.
You know?
But what were you about to say, Jesse? You said something about. You were saying something. You said I had something to do with something with Friday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, but I will say, I want to give a shout out to my grandmother right now. She before we get any call-ins, my grandmother, unfortunately, the other day had a stroke, and I just want to say to her, if she's watching, we're pulling for you. We love you. Shout out to Pops. He's a great guy. He came out with me to one of the watch parties. Great dude. And she's an even greater lady. She's a fighter. She's from Philly, so that's what we gotta be. And hoping the Phils get a W for her tomorrow. Shout out Nancy, and shout out the Phils.
Well said. We're pulling through for her. And like you said, Jess, your dad is an awesome guy. Your family is awesome people. From the little bit that I know about you, I can't wait to learn more. That's what I got to say.
Yeah,
I know how hardworking you guys are, so there's no doubt in my mind if she's related to you, she knows how to persevere. So prayers up and anything we can do. I know KJ McCoy, same thing on both of our behalf and the Superfan backstage. Thank you. Anything we can do, let us know because we got your back, bro. That's what it's all about.
Appreciate you, boys. Yes, that's the reason we're running on the phone tonight. But I'm like really surprised how well this is going, and hope we're able to keep
doing a fantastic job. I thought your flow was great. You knew exactly what to do on everything, so I'm really proud of you. And that's just a sign for the people watching. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, because you guys are going to be lucky enough. All season long, Jesse and Fratty are going to be leading the pack, leading the charge on Phillies coverage. Doesn't mean Mac and I aren't going to be around to support and still have some fun. I still got to get my Schwarber Sunday, damn it. All right? But
you didn't get one?
I didn't get one. I couldn't find it, and then I had to go to the bathroom like a Russian racehorse, which was funny. And, okay, you know what? I'll just tell this story. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a weird fact about Dalton.
Get your popcorn
I can't go to the bathroom in a public bathroom in Philly. Here's why. Even if I go in a stall for the most part. I mean, a stall I have to go
because of that video that happened at Titans game.
Can't do a urinal. Definitely can't do a bathroom. Because the problem is you have all those Philly fans that are like, what are you doing in there? Come on, man. Hurry it up. Come on, bro. Let's go. And it's like, how am I supposed to do a sensitive thing and, go to the bathroom and focus on that when I have some bohemian knocking on the stall door about to break it in because I took longer than 15 seconds to take a piss? Like, come on, man. Thank God today, I was in a suite. I won't say who with. I will say I'm thankful after because I just shared a weird story. But I will say I'm thankful. I will say it was a bunch of fun. And thank God for being in a suite because I was able to go to the bathroom there. Just a number one. But sometimes, you can't even do a number one at the Philly stadiums because you got... What are you doing in there? Come on, you're playing with yourself. Get out of there.
Oh, my God.
I don't get all day.
Great. Well, I'll tell you what.
I don't got all day, hot shot.
I'll shot. A good story. And, then we can maybe, move on from that. This is why Philly sports fans are the best. And this has to do with bathrooms. I really had to, I had to get in there. And there's this huge line.
Pause.
I swear to God, when I was coming through, they paid the lane better than Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey do in their prime. They made room for me. I was able to get in there, get out. If that doesn't say why Philly fans are the best, because they will pick you up when you are literally at your worst.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what does.
Was that when you were with me at the Sixers game? Was that what it was?
Yeah. That's that's what I got.
Wait, but that was the moment at the Sixers game, right?
Still there, guys? I cannot get myself out of.
Yeah, we're still here. Yep.
Can you hear us now?
Good?
Yeah.
Cool. I was asking if that was the Sixers game or not, because I kind of do remember that a little bit.
Let's see. So we hit the Trea thing, we hit the Schwarber thing, we hit Luzardo, We hit the run. Anything else you guys got?
I think that's it. AJ, what were you saying?
Well, no, I was just asking Jesse if that was the Sixers game he was talking about, because I do kind of remember.
And you're muted.
What? Am I muted?
Am I muted or is it KJ only? I can hear KJ fine, so maybe it's something on your end on your phone. He was asking if it was a Sixers game, if you can still hear us, Jess.
What about the Sixers?
If
That's
it was
crazy.
the game you were recalling where somebody was,
Dude, I can't hear him.
Yeah, the game
I know,
you were recalling, he was asking if that was a Sixers game when we were with you.
Yeah. Honestly, it was. The Sixers. I remember when that game, they were coming out firing, and then they blew it at the end, They tried to, come back. I forget who it was, but I remember somebody put up like a miracle shot from from straight away, and I thought it was going to go in for a second, but then unfortunately it didn't.
Tell him I was talking about
honestly,
the bathroom
I really
situation.
Thought they were going to come back.
Itself,
I really did.
He said he was talking about the bathroom situation.
You were, no. Oh no. This is unrelated. This is Sixers.
Oh.
This is a Phillies game. No, this is a Phillies.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
So,
the whole time, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, I was gonna say I won't play translator the whole show because we're
I know.
I know we're at 41 minutes, but hey, this was a really good post-game show. And if you guys like this coverage, you guys like this energy, you guys want to see more Jesse Sharon, you guys want to see more James Fratty, you guys want to see more KJ McCoy, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because we will be going live, win or lose, we're here. Right, Fratty? He knows. He's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready for Palm
Is that a
Sunday
Muppet?
and big Phillies big Sunday of the year, first one of the year.
Let's go.
Let's
Well,
go.
the
Did I
Phillies
just hear a
back.
Muppet or something? I don't know.
We'll be here all season. We're clearly
Maybe I'll
having
wear my
some
Bryce
tech
Harper
issues.
jersey. Maybe.
Yeah. But that's all we got for you guys. Be safe out there. Be smart. We'll see you guys next week. Sorry for the tech issues. I don't know what's going on. It looks like everybody's having a connection issue. So I'm just going to hit the outro with that being said. Peace.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone! It is gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
I can't hear you.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt,